We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger Baseball. Next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
First pitch. 7 o'clock.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with two strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
One and one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0.
Inside ball.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Standing in, Justin Turner, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Cole gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. No outs, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready now, Luke Voigt. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. A 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Peterson at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Voigt stands at second with 2 gone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Here it is. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Garrett Cole, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Two out here and a runner at second. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. A Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 4 for 9. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Cole has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll get caught chasing a bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Softly hit here to the left side. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Full sets. Here comes the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here it comes. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. from the stretch.
That's out.
Stanton absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed.
The 2-0.
Ball, inside.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three and one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Hit hard to short, right to him. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And that's out number 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. 1-1, here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Good battle. Count remains full. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate, Max Muncy, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Broadway taken for a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. 2 men on, 2 out, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the 1st strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already.
Now the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. The pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit ball to second, scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 2-0. Into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 the count now. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but Clearly, he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One strike now from Cole.
Ahí.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Corey Seager. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, JEURY.
The third baseman, JEURY.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Too high, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0.
I got 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here's the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batter.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Will Smith. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Gavin Lux. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First delivery to him on the way. Cole into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Struck him out.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Liner toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Now batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's ball 4.
Perfect.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, Brett Gardner, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat.
Whoa, that's down.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out with a man at first. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, MoDz. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Next up is Max Muncy. A swing and lift, the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. A ball that's carrying. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Cole gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, but this will land untouched. Here's another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Two and two. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-0. Tony Gonsolin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Dodgers, number 46.
Standing in, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Voigt.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Gonsolin, a California-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
3-1 the count now. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, JEURY, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Scorched to third. Turner's got it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So here now's the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to count. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us are back with more following this. Digging in and looking for more, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 2-1. And right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and that's the first out. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Striding in, Will Smith. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
line. That's a base hit into left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
To the plate now, Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
No one out with a runner at second. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
2-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get to rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Well hit to right, but foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 4-0. Dylan Floro enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Floro, a California native, actually. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, JEURY as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is reached for and fouled away off to the right as the count moves to 0-2 now. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Miguel Andujar will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Miguel Andujar.
Tried to check it and it's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground out victim last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Chad Green.
At the plate, Max Muncy. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1.
Helpful.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty B, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swinging way to the end in this one.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-0 the score tonight. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole is credited with the win. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.